This is kind of a perfect place to utilize our technology, because what we're working is we created what we call a ligand trap. So we have a much better blocking of IL-17 in this case than any competing technology can actually achieve.
Hi, I'm Lucie Ellis, Senior Editor at Scrip, and I'm here at Bio in Berlin. And today I'm joined by Bejker from Affibody, who's CEO. Thanks for joining us, David.
Thank you.
You're about to launch a phase 2 trial for a psoriasis product. So how does that work, and what's the plan there?
Yeah, so it's really exciting days. We're launching our phase 2. Actually, it's here in Germany in just a couple of weeks. We've been working closely with a lot of German investigators and world-leading key opinion leaders based here in Germany for that psoriasis trial. So it's really exciting. And we're going down to Hamburg, which is one of actually from here it's up to Hamburg. Actually to discuss that more next week as well. So it's really in the starting position for a quite exciting study, I must say.
And what's the timeline for that kind of?
So the timeline is that we start the study now in November, and we have the first interim readout in the first quarter of next year, and we have the primary endpoint readout towards the end of summer next year, and then we have a continuation phase that continues about half a year to a year more than that.
And how does the technology work, and how is it different to what's already on the market?
Yeah, so we have, this is kind of a perfect place to utilize our technology, because what we're working is we created what we call a ligand trap. So we have a much better blocking of IL-17 in this case than any competing technology can actually achieve. And by this we actually hope to be able to push the efficacy levels in psoriasis even further, and that's exactly what this study is designed to find out if we can do.
And psoriasis is a busy market to be answering, so how are you already preparing for that commercialization aspect?
Yeah, so I think that's the key thing here is that we've run a kind of a phase 1/2 study to look at what type of efficacy levels can we think we can achieve, and then we design this phase 2 with particularly that question in mind: how can we utilize all the information that's out there on existing products and make that into kind of the next step forward, because we've seen a dramatic improvement in how psoriasis is treated, and I think we're ready to kind of make the final push to make a really highly efficacious treatment there.
And what else is there in your pipeline?
Yeah, so I'm now here in Berlin at the Bio to start talking about the next product in our pipeline. The psoriasis product we're in quite active discussions on, but this new product will go into the clinic, start dosing early next year, and it's an autoimmune product for a broad spectrum of orphan autoimmune diseases, and here we're looking for start discussions about co-development and so on, but that's still a year or so in the future. But this is a great starting point for something like that.
And are there specific indications?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking at indications such as CIDP, which is a demyelinating disease in the peripheral nervous system, and myasthenia gravis, another autoimmune diseases such as that. So it's rare autoimmune disees.
And have you had a busy conference?
Yeah, so yesterday was it was a crazy day, back-to-back meetings the entire day. So it's a really effective and good conference to be at.
And what about key goals then, looking ahead into 2018 and longer term?
Yeah, so for 2018, obviously the psoriasis study, the readouts in the psoriasis study are really imperative for us. The start of the next autoimmune study, the start of that, and the readout of the biomarker data towards the end of that year. And then we have a third product hopefully going into the clinic for a CTA filing end of next year as well. So it's really, knock on wood that we get there.
Perfect. Well, great to catch up with you.
Thank
and
you.
I hope you enjoyed the last day.
Yeah, thank you.